starts now.
Welcome to Newswatch 12 Weekends. I'm Kyle Pozorski. Over the weekend, the popular EverCom gaming convention took place in Rothschild, which is geared towards everyone in the gaming community. Newswatch 12's Mohammed Abdul-Kawi gives us a look inside.
If you're bored here, that's your fault.
EverCon is a central Wisconsin gaming convention that has been running for over 20 years. It's for the gaming enthusiast no matter what genre you are into.
EverCon started out as the DC Everest Gaming Convention, so that's where the ever came from, but now, at this point, it's everybody's convention. It's everything for everyone.
And he means everything, including every possible game you can imagine.
So we've got retro video games, we've got board games, we've got role-playing games, so much for everybody to do.
Cosplayers like Aaron Vanguard, he enjoys coming to EverCon because of the interactions he has with others.
It's awesome. I haven't been to one of these in years due to lack of transportation.
Him and others say it's an event packed full of enjoyment.
This EverCon represents happiness and joy and represent their community superhero who messed up sometimes. See what they want to see, do what they want to do.
Aside from the excitement and the fun the event brings for the cosplay community, those who like video games were also represented, showing how EverCon is indeed for everyone.
My brother and my sister and my dad, we runs the family. I just like I like newer and old consoles like Sega, Nintendo, and Atari.
And while most people were gaming, others had something else in mind.
So I got a couple of guys sparring in the background, and people dress up as their favorite characters, get exercise, make some friends, and of course, play with lightsabers.
As they showed, EverCon is for everyone, as a way to spend the weekend in a number of different ways.
Just because you're not a gamer doesn't mean that you wouldn't have fun playing games.
In Rothschild, Mohammed Abdul-Kawi, Newswatch 12.
Jeff, with some of the weather this weekend we had, I think it was probably best they held that event indoors, right?
Oh, for sure. A rare ice storm across the area yesterday, but now things are quieting down. Basically highs back in the 20s today. We're in the 20s out there right now. In Rhinelander, also 31 though for Wausau. So we'll have low temperatures tonight down near 19, and we are just missing a pretty good snow again tonight to our south this time. For us though, lots of cloud cover up this way. We'll keep things cloudy tonight, but here we are just to our south right now. This thing means business. If you're traveling south tomorrow morning, Milwaukee, parts of the Rockford area, Chicago, expect delays there with snow. For us though, just a couple flurries across the area tonight. In fact, the advisories are all south of our region, even south of Green Bay into tomorrow morning. It says a winter weather advisory for snow if you're traveling south tonight. So our forecast then tonight though is mostly cloudy skies, and plain old cloudy skies. There could be a couple flurries out there with low temperatures down near 19. Your full forecast coming up. Kyle?
Thanks, Jeff. Well, last night's show, we introduced you to a service which hopes to bring more ice fishermen out onto the lakes called Shack Share, which is a sort of Airbnb program for ice shacks. Tonight, we have some insight from a fisherman who is going to be listing his shack on the service when it launches. Scott Parsons says he's taking part because he wants others to enjoy fishing without the high cost of buying a shack.
I have a lot of family members that use my shack that don't have their own, and I think it's a really great idea for people that maybe don't have their own equipment, don't have their own shacks, but still are able to come out and enjoy the lake and the fishing.
Parsons says that's the main reason he signed up for the service, to give people who don't have equipment the opportunity to enjoy the recreational activity.
Yeah, really, it's not even about the money. To me, it's more about just being able to get people out to experience and being able to do what we do a lot. We have a great time out here interacting with people, and we hope others can do it too.
As we explained last night, creator Jamie Besaw hopes to start booking rentals for the next ice fishing season with a launch date to book around August. Currently, they are looking for people to register their shacks. For more information, please go to iShackShare.com. This week, U.S. Senators Ron Johnson, along with Tammy Baldwin, introduced bipartisan legislation to return management of the gray wolf populations to states and delist the gray wolf as an endangered species. Senator Johnson said, quote, Wisconsinites must have a say in the management of gray wolves. Going on to say he has supported the fight to delist the gray wolf since 2015. Senator Baldwin said the bipartisan legislation is the best solution because it is driven by science and is focused on delisting in the Great Lakes region, including Wisconsin. The legislation comes after a California federal court restored endangered species protection for the gray wolf in the lower 48 states, rolling back policies supported by the current and previous administrations. Coming up after the break, we'll bring you some more international news along with the Freedom Trucker Convoy, which has reached the nation's capital. Stick with us.
Quality Homes of Tomahawk now sells modular homes built by Wisconsin Homes. Wisconsin Homes has maintained a tradition of building some of the finest homes on the market. Quality Homes also has a large selection of new manufactured and mobile homes. New homes are available for immediate delivery and set up anywhere in Wisconsin. Whether buying your first home or a cabin getaway, Quality Homes has the experience and expertise to make your dreams reality. Visit them today at QualityMH.com.
I think my teachers are really awesome. They're just so nice and willing to help with anything we need.
What I think everybody should know about the RVA is that it's not what you might think of as a typical homeschooling experience. It's very challenging.
Most people think that you don't get to talk to people if you're homeschooled, but it's the opposite of that.
It's flexible, but it offers each kid a chance to excel in subjects that they're good in, and it gives them extra support in the subjects that they need help in.
The RVA has changed my life by helping me prepare for college and encourage me to plan ahead for life.
Bam! My accident? My accident happened in a second.
My settlement? That's taking a really long time.
If you've been injured in an accident and need money now while your case settles, call Oasis today.
Better days start today. Get the cash you need with Oasis.
There's no risk. If you lose your case, you don't have to pay Oasis back, ever. Applying for Oasis Express Cash is easy and takes 3 minutes. We'll work with your attorney, and if you're approved, get you $500 to $100,000 in as little as 24 hours. Use it for bills, rent, whatever you need help with. So call now or go online to apply. Remember, there's no risk to you.
Better days.
Better days.
Better days start today.
Oasis Financial, because life moves faster than your case.
Call now. Once approved, get your money in as little as 24 hours. 1-800-745-9991.
Welcome back, my friends. It's Sunday night. The time change is 1 week away. Today, lots of clouds and some light rain showers out there. Freezing drizzle this morning after a tough weekend on the roadways for sure. The clouds will begin to clear out of here, though, tomorrow, as we'll get some sunshine back in the forecast through much of Tuesday. But highs today, not so high, right? 33 here in Rhinelander, 37 for Wausau, 43, though, for Point. So it was comfortable. Temperatures did about what they're supposed to do, but still, we'll get even warmer temperatures in here on Wednesday. All right, temperatures out there right now aren't falling off very quickly at all because of all the cloud cover across the region and a light southeast breeze. We'll have lows tonight basically near 20 into tomorrow morning. And then we're not going to stay there, though. So tomorrow, 28 for a forecast high. Look at Tuesday at 37 and then kind of right back down. So if you were hoping for spring-like temperatures, it's not going to happen this week. A strong cold front comes through later on Tuesday, and those are high temperatures back in the teens for Friday into Saturday later on next week. All right, and beyond that, so I know this is bad news if you want warmer temperatures. This is the outlook for pretty much mid-March, right? Keeps the Great Lakes and Midwest below average in temperatures, so if you wanted that early spring, we have to wait a little bit longer. All right, outside today, lots of cloud cover, and there's a couple of flurries in here. Not really going to bug anybody tonight. The bulk of the precipitation is now done. No more freezing rain for us this evening, but there is a storm just to our south right now. This is going to affect southern Wisconsin tonight, northern Illinois as well, with rain and snow there. If you have travel plans in Milwaukee tomorrow or Chicago, that's going to be trouble. But it's going to miss us to the south and south of Green Bay even, Sheboygan area down to Milwaukee over to Rockford and Madison. Looking at a 3 to 5 inch snowfall for them. For us, though, a couple flurries out there tonight. Our forecast then this evening is lots of clouds out there, cloudy skies to mostly cloudy skies. Look for low temperatures down near 20, and a couple of flurries cannot be rolled out through the afternoon tomorrow morning. All right, so northwest breeze too. Now for tomorrow, mostly cloudy skies, but we're going to kick up that wind tomorrow. So that northwest wind is going to gust near 30 30, making that 28 feel much colder throughout the afternoon. And then looking ahead, your 7-day forecast by Northwest Furniture and Mattress shows a lot going on. So tomorrow, 28, lots of clouds, a couple flurries. We got it. Tuesday, though, lots of sunshine. Highs back up near 37. But then a sneaky cold front comes through on Tuesday night. Drops our high temperature Wednesday to 26 with lows down near 8. And then our next weather system gets in here, all snow this time, Thursday into Friday morning. That could be a 1 to 3 or a 2 to 4 inch snowfall on the way before we have our time change on Sunday with high temperatures next weekend hanging out near 20. Kyle?
Thanks, Jeff. Well, according to travel experts, traveling to popular spring break destinations will cost a lot more this year. And that's if you can even get a reservation. NBC's Carrie Sanders shares why.
What's over there? The Davenport family has been cooped up for 23 months. But this spring, they're finally headed on vacation. All 18 of them to Disney World.
I do feel like there's going to be just kind of like emotional relief going on when our kids can get with their cousins.
Hotel bookings reveal this month much of America will be on vacation and will be shelling out top dollar. For those lucky enough to have kept their jobs during the pandemic, savings accounts have swelled a mind-boggling $3.7 trillion, money that's now burning a hole in Americans' pockets. On Florida's Rosemary Beach, rooms at the Boutique Pearl Hotel start at $460. For the rest of this month, almost every room booked.
There's that demand that's out there, and more hotels are open, and people are looking to get to the beach.
And people are just sick and tired of the pandemic?
Sick and tired of the pandemic.
Hotels, rental cars, and airfares all skyrocketing. Airline tickets expected to climb 7% a month for the next 4 months. Prices not seen since before the pandemic. And Russia's invasion of Ukraine could push those prices higher.
With the war showing no sign of stopping or slowing down anytime soon, I think it's much more likely that oil will stay at or above $100 a barrel, and that's going to end up being felt in the form of higher ticket prices.
The Gaston family opting to drive from New York to Panama City Beach, Florida.
That was almost, what, $3,000?
Yeah,
just to fly?
$3,000 just to fly and rent a car.
Right.
But experts say there are still deals to snag this spring break, with many Americans flying to Europe canceling their trips, now nervous because of war.
If demand stays soft, I think you could really see airlines starting to slash the price in order to sell many of those flights for this spring and summer.
But no matter where you go, the time to act is now. If you wait, are you going to get a better deal?
No, not necessarily. It is always book early.
Book early. And this spring break, expect crowds. Carrie Sanders, NBC News, Rosemary Beach, Florida.
A massive truck convoy made its way to Washington, D.C. on Sunday. Now, after the recent trucker protests in Canada, the People's Convoy drove along the Beltway in protest of COVID-19 mandates. The D.C. area is the last publicized stop for the group, which picked up hundreds of cars and several trucks since leaving California in late February. Since the start of the war in Ukraine, one impact being felt here at home are the quickly rising gas prices. NBC's Gadi Schwartz reports on how rising prices have affected the U.S.
At gas stations across the country, prices are shooting up higher and faster than they have in more than a decade. Breaking records in California, $5, $6, premium as high as a jaw-dropping $7.55.
Sticker shock? Wonder what's next. You know, if it's going to be 7 now, it's going to be 9 pretty soon.
The national average now hovering just under $4 a gallon. The spike, part of a global ripple effect stemming from war, with a price hike every single day since Russian forces invaded Ukraine, up a total of 38 cents here in the U.S., expected to go even higher as energy giants turn their backs on Russian oil.
How much higher can prices go here?
Well, I think it's certainly within the realm of possibility that here very quickly in the next 72 hours, we could see the national average breaking its all-time record high.
So far, U.S. sanctions have carefully avoided directly targeting Russian crude oil exports, fearing a global energy crunch. But in Washington, there are calls for a full embargo, backed by a recent poll that found 80% of Americans support an all-out ban on Russian oil.
Are you willing to pay more for gas if it meant more restrictions on Russia?
Personally, yeah, I probably would, honestly. It's, I feel like it's just a little price that I might need to pay.
I
would rather support Ukraine in whatever we can. If that means gas prices hike up, like I would pay it.
Experts say whatever the outcome, expect to see higher prices well beyond the pump.
Anything that touches a truck, commerce, deliveries, groceries, lumber, going to the store, anything that is being shipped via semi-truck is eventually going to get hit.
Well, coming up in sports, Eli Karp will take us through some college and NBA highlights, plus some Aaron Rodgers news when we return.
He should have used his power to serve Wisconsin. Instead, Ron Johnson served himself. An investigation found that Ron Johnson pushed through a special tax loophole that benefited his own family's business. After the loophole became law, Ron Johnson cashed out of the company for $5 million. Ron Johnson has doubled his wealth since taking office. Look up the facts and tell Ron Johnson to stop passing tax laws that benefit himself.
Dylan, how's that sofa you can't return from that big internet site?
Honestly, not that great.
Well, Slumberland can help. It's our biggest finance sales event of the year. Just $20 a month will get you a gorgeous sectional, a 3-piece bedroom group, when you spend $1,200 and pay no interest for 5 years.
No way.
How about kicking back in this luxury leather power recliner for just $25 a month? And come to Slumberland Sleep Solutions, where we've reinvented mattress shopping.
Bam! My accident? My accident happened in a second.
My settlement? That's taking a really long time.
If you've been injured in an accident and need money now while your case settles, call Oasis today.
Better days start today. Get the cash you need with Oasis.
There's no risk. If you lose your case, you don't have to pay Oasis back, ever. Applying for Oasis Express Cash is easy and takes 3 minutes. We'll work with your attorney, and if you're approved, get you $500,000 to $100,000 in as little as 24 hours. Use it for bills, rent, whatever you need help with. So call now or go online to apply. Remember, there's no risk to you.
Better days.
Better days.
Better days start today.
Oasis Financial, because life moves faster than your case.
Call now. Once approved, get your money in as little as 24 hours. 1-800-745-9991.
Sports Watch 12 starts now.
Welcome back. I'm Eli Karp. A quiet day in local sports, but merely a short break in the action on the hardwood. Plenty of basketball ahead as both the girls and boys state championships will be decided in the next 2 weeks. While most boys regional finals happened yesterday, the weather did force a few postponements, so tomorrow we've got 3 games in Division 5. Top seed Hurley against 5 seed Norwood and 6 seed Prentice hosting 7 seed Siren. The winner of those 2 games will play each other in the next round. On the other side of the bracket, 3 Lakes heads to Florence for a 3 versus 2 matchup. The section semifinals are Thursday at 7 as the road to Madison ratchets up when a few more local teams will be in action. After clinching a share of the Big Ten title Tuesday against Purdue, the Badgers went for their first outright title in 6 years. Today, they faced last place Nebraska. Easy, right? Not so much. Final day of the regular season from the Kohl Center. The Huskers came ready to play. Late in the first half, they're up 7 when Brad Davison says, hello, senior making a 3 on senior day. Badgers down 40-36 at the half. In the second, scary moment, star Johnny Davis goes to the basket and is fouled when he loses balance and takes a hard hit from Trey McGowens. McGowens will be ejected and Davis out for the rest of the game with the lower body injury. But the Badgers found their legs as Davison nails a 3 to go up by 9 with just under 6 minutes to go. The problem is they then went cold, and Alonzo Verge for Nebraska go-ahead 3 with under 2 minutes to go. That somehow gives them an improbable lead here in Madison. Last chance effort for the Badgers. Davison, plenty of time, no timeout called, gives to Chucky Hepburn, long 3, no good. And the Huskers pull the upset, a stunner in Madison. Badgers lose to the worst team in the conference and the outright Big Ten title as all eyes are on Johnny Davis. Swinging it east to Milwaukee for a rematch of last year's NBA Finals. Bucks, winners of 3 in a row, but today facing the toughest team in the league. Pick it up late in the first half. What a move from Cameron Payne, splitting 2 defenders and finding DeAndre Ayton for a layup. Suns by 6 at the break, but here come the Bucks and Chris Middleton. nails a three off the pass from Giannis in the third quarter. And as we move to the fourth, midway through, Bucks down 3. Good ball movement. Who does it find? Chris Middleton, another triple as the Bucks surge in front. Under a minute to go now. They're up by 5. Drew Holiday, what's he going to do? Who might he find? I have a thought. Chris Middleton going to call his own number and hit the tough fadeaway. Bucks 132 to 122 over the Suns. Middleton goes for 44. Finally, a little bit of love with the side of uncertainty. The heart of Packers world wasn't in Green Bay, but California this weekend. All-pro offensive lineman David Bakhtiari got married in Santa Barbara, and the officiant was none other than Aaron Rodgers, according to multiple reports. Rodgers and Bakhtiari are known to be good friends, but what's more is that head coach Matt LaFleur was also reportedly in attendance. This all comes as Rodgers is currently deciding on his future with the Packers, and his decision could come as soon as Tuesday. We'll see if he wants to tie the knot again with the Packers or break some hearts in Green Bay. Kyle, that's all for sports. Back to you.
Well, thanks, Eli. Well, coming up, we'll take some news continues to pour out of Ukraine as the conflict reaches 11 days since the Russian invasion. We'll hear how American companies are responding. Stick with us. You're watching Newswatch 12 Weekends.
Instead of being impartial, media outlets have become advocates for the Democrat Party. They got Joe Biden, who campaigned from his basement, elected president. Now they're covering up the disasters his policies created by attacking and censoring anyone who exposes the failures. But they can't hide inflation, higher gas prices, and rising crime from the people devastated by them. I'm Ron Johnson, and I approve this message. I will continue to ask questions and uncover the truth.
Need a new roof or repair done fast? Our team is ready to help. Go ahead and call our competitors. But before you sign on that dotted line, call Overhead Solutions. I believe our high quality and fair pricing can beat our competition.
Call for a free roof estimate.
Stuck on eggs, burnt on batter. You can't escape the nightmare of your sticky pans. Introducing the Granite Stone Pan, the all-new durable non-stick pan. No butter or oil needed. Watch, we melted down these sticky candies in Granite Stone, and it just doesn't stick. We cooked a half a dozen eggs, bacon, cheese, and tomato breakfast with no butter or oil, and it just doesn't stick. Fire flambe or perfectly sear filet, just like the pros. Plus, it's PFOA free and 100% dishwasher safe. Call or go online to get your Granite Stone Pan for just $19.99. Granite Stone is so durable it comes with a 10-year warranty. And with every order, you're going to get a Granite Stone single-serve egg pan absolutely free. We'll even ship your entire order free. You get it all. An incredible value.
To order, call 1-800-898-6703. That's 1-800-898-6703 or order online at buygranitestone.com.
The North Woods can be a hotbed of severe weather. To stay up to the minute on when and where storms will hit, tune into the weather team you can count on. Weather Watch 12. Chief Meteorologist Jeff Weller, Meteorologist Devin Biggs, and Meteorologist Conrad Sapinski break down severe weather live on WJFW Facebook Live and the WJFW Weather app, so you and your family can be prepared and safe from severe weather. Weather Watch 12, from where you live. Tune in as Chief Meteorologist Jeff Weller brings you the most up-to-the-minute weather data weeknights at 5, 6, and 10. WJFW utilizes industry-leading technology to provide you with an accurate Northwoods weather forecast.
Welcome back. In international news, a second ceasefire was declared in Ukraine today and once again collapsed shortly after. NBC's Molly Hunter has the details from Eastern Europe.
Citizens living in the southeastern town of Mariupol woke up this morning thinking that maybe today, because it failed yesterday, they would be able to get out under a humanitarian corridor with a ceasefire, that they would be able to escape the city they have been living in for the last couple of days without electricity, without heat, without water. Well, according to the Red Cross and the City Council of Mariupol, that ceasefire fell down. Russian shelling started several hours after the announced ceasefire. Now, as far as our understanding of this ceasefire, not only would people be allowed out, but also humanitarian goods would be allowed in. Now, according to the city council, a bus was headed into Mariupol. As of now, it has not reached. It is on its way. Now, that's not the only city that is evacuating civilians today. According to the Red Cross, a suburb of Kyiv called Irpin, they evacuated 3,000 people yesterday Well, they tried to do the same today, but the Russians are attacking the exact area they were trying to evacuate citizens. All of these people, though, from the east are trying to make their way west to where we are, to Lviv, the relative safety. What is clear, though, is that people in Mariupol today, and the Red Cross says that they've been trying to evacuate 200,000, and people stuck in Irpin will not be making their way safely west today. Molly Hunter, NBC News in Lviv, Ukraine.
In response to the war in Ukraine, MasterCard and Visa have both suspended their operations in Russia. Both companies made their announcement Saturday. This is the latest in a series of blows to the country's financial system. MasterCard said cards issued by Russian banks will no longer work within their network. Meanwhile, Visa said it is working with clients and partners in Russia to halt all Visa transactions over the coming days. Sticking with more Ukrainian news, help for its citizens is coming in all forms, including dance. Instructors are helping to distract the many scared children in Ukraine with some Zoom dance lessons. Jen Del Savalo reports from Chicago.
Live over a virtual connection, Chicago dance instructors taught a dance class to kids halfway across the globe, sheltering from the war in Ukraine.
These kids are our responsibility.
The purpose, to get the kids moving while bonding over their shared heritage.
Dance for us isn't just a way to express ourselves. It's our culture, it's our tradition, it's our history.
Members of the Ukrainian dance ensemble waited at the Ukrainian Cultural Center, anxious to meet who would be on the other side.
There's nothing more important right now that is happening except being here.
Laughter masquerading what is happening on the other side of their walls.
They should not be living in a bomb shelter for 8 days without any communication, limited amounts of food and water. It's just inhumane, and we have to help them. They're just innocent. They don't deserve it.
The hope, just to bring one smile.
They deserve that much. So one smile is all we even ask for.
But what they got was a dozen energetic families worth of smiles.
It honestly boosted our morale, and that's so crazy because we're supposed to be boosting their morale. But they helped us have this 45-minute lesson. They enjoyed it. We enjoyed it. We laughed. We danced. It was more than we could ask for.
Finally, when we return, we'll give you a little rundown of what's to come this week here in the Northwoods. We'll be right back.
When you call a company other than Maher Water Corporation to service your water treatment system, do you really know what or who you are getting? Many companies just measure you up to do a bang-up job, then charge hundreds of dollars and have you sign service contracts. Maher's technicians are trained to not only service our own water care equipment, but most others as well.
So if you don't want just any service tech servicing your water equipment, call us at Maher's today.
Russell, what does this have to do with law?
Absolutely nothing.
At Len's Truck, we've made the buying experience fast and easy. All our trucks are guaranteed clean, certified, can be bought hassle-free online, and can be delivered right to your door. It's our way of saying thanks to our past and future customers for the last 35 years. And when you buy a Len's Truck, know that you're buying the best used truck money can buy. Go now to lenstruck.com. You'll find over 800 used trucks, all priced to move. Go now to lenstruck.com.
Len's Truck. Grease and grime build up in no time. Stop struggling and call the police. The Grease Police, the magic degreaser that cleans almost anything. Grease Police works on nearly all stubborn messes, even ones baked on for years. The secret's the super concentrated formula that emulsifies grease, dirt, and grime on contact. Even restaurant equipment is no match for the power of Grease Police. And it's biodegradable, so you can clean your barbecue grill inside and out. But Grease Police cleans so much more. Everything from scummy tile and grout to brake dust on rims. Even dried-on spray paint comes right off. Call or click now to get a large bottle of concentrated Grease Police with money-back guarantee for just $14.99. Order now and you can double it and get a second bottle. Just pay a separate fee. That's 2 large bottles of concentrated Grease Police with guarantee. Ordered now.
Call 1-800-569-4988 or visit getgreasepolice.com. So call 1-800-569-4988 now.
And welcome back. Well, we have some time now for one last look ahead for this week coming up. First of all, ahead of St. Patrick's Day, many communities are going to be holding events. Rhinelanders downtown will host the annual parade on Saturday, March 12th, starting at 1:30 p.m. Meanwhile, in Three Lakes, the first ever Patty's Plunge will start at 11 a.m., featuring a 180-foot dash in Maple Lake. St. Patrick's Day is set for Thursday, March 17th.
Not too far away.
Those are some fun events coming up, guys. I'm pretty excited for them to come.
And the time changes this coming up Sunday.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
A week from today. Can you believe that? That means spring is here.
Yeah.
Temperatures, not so much yet.
Well, and then also coming up this next weekend will be the first ever Mules Up North on March 12th. Bartenders from Eagle River area bars and restaurants will mix 2 different types of mules in this new mixed drink competition. The 3-hour event includes heavy hors d'oeuvres and live entertainment throughout the evening. Event patrons will sample drinks and vote on their favorite original mule and a mule with a kick. This will take place between 6 and 8 p.m. Tickets are $85 online at eagleriver.org.
Okay.
Eli, I hear you're a big mule guy, right?
I am. I'm going to have to find out whoever wins and go try one of their mules.
So is this short for Moscow mules? Are we not calling them Moscow mules anymore?
We can do,
they're like Ukrainian mules?
We can do Kiev mules.
Kiev mules?
American mules.
We've changed the name. Okay, we made it that far. But they are delicious. They were on the show the other day on 4 o'clock, and they made some really good drinks for us.
Are you going to go?
I don't know. What day is it again?
It's Saturday. The 12th.
No.
Oh, okay.
I can't make it Saturday.
Well, that's unfortunate. Well, maybe you have something more to add on this, Jeff. You know, yesterday the Northwoods was hit with an ice storm which left much of the area roads slick and undrivable. This led to a man in Eagle River who decided to take his skates out and have some fun on a frozen road. So you can see in this video that he sent us that, you know, the road was completely covered in ice. Yeah. So I guess it was just a cheap way to have fun.
And they're still like this in many spots. They had that snow cover, the rain on top of it. It's now like mushed down ice, which is going to last for a while with temperatures hanging out near 20 tonight.
Yep. Well, that's it for us for your news around the Northwoods. You have a great week.